nothing to speak about, nothing to mention. Just hear me out, and yes, this is a last-minute message. I find myself in a dark pit, more like dark rooms with no questions, like how did I get here, and what's with this discretion? With one open door, with a narrow road, and from the distance I hear, not that way, don't go, please. I find it tempting as I walk down the road. It was like walking down an aisle, getting ready to be wed by the groom. I can't believe this is happening so soon. As I kept getting near him, I find myself surrounded by mist and snakes wrapped around my legs and waist, and poison burning my fingertips. And the groom wasn't my husband, it was my mistakes, holding me by the hand saying, this is what you have chose. Yes, if only I didn't deny the sign he has given me. But I realized these things started to fade away. These walls became tissue on my brain. I suddenly fell to the core of my heart, hanging on one vessel, one vein. I was hanging on a heartbeat while the body remained the same. Church, I hope you know what I'm talking about. The heart would pump to right, to left, going to the lungs so we can breathe. And I realized that this was me. Every time that I was sin, I needed to be clean. And every time I was cleansed, I would do something wrong and needed forgiveness again. And who knows, so many things can happen in closed doors. Because an observation becomes an obligation and gives us sensation to sustain us from the affectional temptation, to maintain our salvation secure. But it feels more like trying to catch every raindrop from the sky with two hands, making sure it doesn't touch the altar. But every time a drop fell, my hands was always dry. See, the truth is that I never was receiving any water. I felt as if I was banned to know how it even tastes like, because my life became a cycle, like a heartbeat, just repeating it over and over. So it's time to restore what has been lost, and the passion that flows like rivers and roars like an ocean. It's time to empower ourselves by having authority like Moses. It's time to activate our sight to see like 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. And it's time to liberate our heart from dead corpses, because most war starts in rooms and doors that are not open. I look around the room while I sit and I realize that I have nothing to speak about, nothing to mention. And once I found something real, I left that room and wrote this message.